possible to be blind and dyslexic? Asks this comment, and the answer is a resounding yes. Yes, it is. I've known quite a few blind dyslexics myself, actually. Now, I'm not dyslexic, nor am I an expert on dyslexia, but from what I do know, dyslexia is generally considered a learning disability, but not strictly a vision disability. And because this comment was left on one of my Braille videos, I should also point out that yes, dyslexia also applies to Braille. Braille is still written language in much the same way that print is, so it's still going to create most of the exact same problems that dyslexic people encounter with written print language. This means that Braille is not a loophole for dyslexia, unfortunately, and a blind person can be just as dyslexic as a sighted one. Even fully sighted dyslexic people who can also read Braille are still going to be just as dyslexic in Braille as they are in print. Although, I have heard from some blind dyslexic people and multilingual dyslexic people that the particulars of how their dyslexia manifests can present a little bit differently in print versus in Braille, or from one language to another. So if you're blind and dyslexic, or multilingual and dyslexic for that matter, do feel free to comment about your experiences on this video, because I know I'd certainly be interested to know, and I'm sure many others would too if you're interested in sharing. Also, again, I'm not dyslexic, nor am I any kind of expert on dyslexia, like whatsoever, so if I used any incorrect terminology or phrasing that isn't quite accurate, please do feel free to correct me and let me know. Hope that answers your question.